Hi, so if you're a young child coming from the Infinity Train video, I swear a lot, so get the fuck. So if you didn't know, Cartoon Network threw up this little mini-sode thingy, whatever, it's a pilot. We'll just call it a pilot. And it's like the perfect example of how to start a series. I mean, the first thing I should talk about is the concept. This idea of having a train where each car can be anything from a small puzzle room to a huge world is genius for creating even more unique places past the original setting. The main thing that made Adventure Time so successful was its fantasy world that allowed you to make whatever the hell you want. If the creators set Adventure Time in like a modern city, they would have been fucked because they're constantly struggling to find creative ways to bring originality into the show. But with this, you want a land full of corgis and beautiful sunbeams, green grass, and apparently invisible guys picking up after the dogs because the place is fucking spotless. Boom! You can do it. And while talking corgis aren't particularly creative, the creator clearly knows this since there are things like this crawling around. Hell, it's like the creator even acknowledged that the train cars are a source of creativity.
Maybe it's a pizzeria that only serves cold pizza. That'd be creative, huh?
The second big thing is the main character's design. She's not a whiny, bratty kid, and the first seconds are dedicated to showing her thought process, mainly the fact that she has one. It's cool to see a child character really trying to think her way out of a problem. Sure, she's frustrated about it, but it's justified because she's been there like a week. And still, despite her frustrations, she's thinking through it anyway. Furthermore, she solves a problem and continues her critical thinking and self-awareness for the rest of the episode. Infinity Train really gives you a reason to get invested, to instantly give a shit about someone you've only known for 2 minutes, and you'd be amazed how hard that is to do. Atticus is pretty cool too. But can we talk about how he has a staircase? Seriously, have you seen dogs try to use stairs before? This is like a really bad idea. I don't particularly care for 1-1 and flat single emotion character designings, but the character is still at least unique, being 2 parts of the same robot. And besides this, he still drives investment in a different way. Mystery. The story as a whole's seemingly main goal is in fact to drive mystery. You don't know what this strange train is, what this number is, what this thing is, or why it reacted in this way to 1-1. It's not like, oh man, this cookie jar is empty, I wonder who stole it. The mysteries are abstract and unlike anything else. There is no obvious explanation and you want more clues. That's what drives good mystery. And then how it weaves its lines to create those mysteries is amazingly well done. The return to your seat line was fantastic. Because of this line's connection to trains, you know this has something to do with the mystery you already care about, and as a result, this thing feels plot related and interesting, as opposed to some monster of the week bullshit. And this monster running away upon seeing 1-1 is an extension of that same mystery. We were kinda indicated that he was part of the plot before when Tulip says he's been on the train his whole life, but this reinforces that something is not being said about this character. And all of this doesn't even include the biggest mystery of all. Who the fuck threw this frisbee? I don't know about you, but I can't wait for an Infinity Train to get a full show. And I can't wait to follow all of these mysteries to their eventual conclusion. But no matter what happens, I'll always have this episode as a phenomenal example of a pilot for all of my theories. It's just so good.
I think I got my push.
And before someone says that right before pushing her off the train.